My name is Tony Edmond, the CEO of Rapid Shoes.
My name is Shadia Dumunu. I call myself a cat.
I am the CEO of Top Label.
X2D started 5 years ago as a contemporary gospel entertainment TV program with the aim of providing quality, edifying content and winning souls for Christ. On today's show, my guest, the Chief Responsibility Officer at DKVL, the King's Visions Limited, owners of X2D Entertainment. And we'll be talking about X2D Entertainment and the vast opportunities in the gospel entertainment industry. Welcome to Spotlight.
X2D is a world-class Kingdom creative multimedia brand designed and packaged to provide wholesome contemporary entertainment for the family. Their aim is to present the African expression of arts through music, dance, poetry, drama, fashion to the world. X2D showcases the finest Christian contemporary videos, events, tours, listening parties, video making, interviews, and a host of other exciting content to viewers spread across Nigeria and Ghana, South Africa, and the United Kingdom.
My name is Deji Irawo, and I'm the Chief Responsibility Officer of DKVL, owners of X2D. And X2D is designed to be Africa's foremost safe entertainment and lifestyle TV channel, gospel inspired. That's what we do here.
So what inspired you to go into gospel entertainment industry?
For me, I'll see it more like an assignment. X2D for me is an assignment. I can recall when I believe that I got that instruction from God to use the talent of entertainment and gift and media that He has given me to the glory of His name and to further humanity. So for me, it's not really like me waking up and saying, I want to do this. It's more like a sense of responsibility, a burden placed on you by God that I'm following. And then gospel entertainment, because I believe that gospel entertainment is a viable tool to reaching out to the world and to be able to not just bring souls into the kingdom, but also adequately entertain families, connect with people, values, help to make society a better place, ensure that the values of the kingdom are the values that are prevalent in society, so that people treat each other better, people love each other, people give, people love, people do all the stuff, that will make the world a better place, especially just showing the love of Christ in multidimensional ways. I've been in media for about 22, 23 years now. Started quite young. People was discovered when I was quite little, and I've always been around television. But when it came to starting X2D, it wasn't really a matter of funds for me. It was an issue of I had an idea, which is the fact that which was the idea? There was a need. I noticed the need. What was the need? I noticed that Christians wanted to watch high quality entertainment and they couldn't watch it on television. Because prior to that time, most of the music videos they were shot, this side of the world. You see people dancing beside flowers, and you see people going to the bar beach, and it look really funny and was kind of tacky, and and almost everywhere I would go, people would tell me, "Can't you guys just produce high quality entertainment? Must this quality be like this? Must that be like that? So armed with that information, and in my many years of having produced quality entertainment. I've been around, producing high quality gospel entertainment for quite a while. I worked on the Dove Media project in Nigeria when we were starting. I set up the entire technical side of it. And then from there I moved to work with High TV as HITV when it was called. I was one of the channel managers in charge of the family entertainment brand called the High Life channel. And I was seriously struggling to look for content to buy to put on the channel, and I couldn't get. And then that was when, God said to me, you're not getting it. You're supposed to be the one to go and produce what you're looking for. You're not going to find it. And I looked everywhere. I was looking for who was producing quality gospel entertainment for me to buy. And all I could buy was from the UK or from the US. There was nobody producing high quality gospel entertainment here, apart from a few musical videos that were beginning to look good. So I had to resign from High TV and left with the idea, left with the mindset, left with the people I've known in the industry. So I was able to put, just leverage on relationships, someone to help design the idea, someone to help edit the idea, reached out to my friends in the gospel entertainment industry. I'd already been gathering videos from there, and then just talked to a few friends who were very supportive, and before you knew it, we created this thing called X2D that people look at and say, okay, quality is good in terms of graphics, in terms of direction, in terms of content. We did more than what people would see. Prior to that, what you would see on TV is just music videos in your face, but we came up and started doing all sorts of things. Started covering events, started doing behind the scenes, started doing red carpet, started doing interviews, started doing exclusive behind the scenes. So there was more to watch on X2D than just music videos. So really, it wasn't as if I had huge money stashed somewhere. I think I had resources around me. I had great people. I had people who believed in me. I had people who believed in the idea. I had friends who were willing to chip in, an idea, a connection, somebody to do this, somebody to help brand, and somebody to help edit and stuff like that. And that's how it. And then there was a TV station waiting to pick it up as well, so that just made everything kind of worked out. So it wasn't really as if, it took a lot to start X2D, but I gave it everything I had at that particular point in time, but it was really encouraging.
How would you rate the growth of the gospel industry in Nigeria in the last 2 decades and the hurdles it has had to overcome?
Well, that's a very interesting question, because entertainment generally, not just gospel, has really leaped quite high recently. Our music is all over the world, our videos are all over the world. Artists from Nigeria are going almost everywhere in the world now. A lot of collaborations are happening, but toning that down to gospel, it's moving, but it has a lot of potential. And it's not been able to reach as far as it should go. It has some challenges, mindsets of people, the support, the perspective of a lot of Christians around, infighting in the gospel entertainment ministry industry itself, and also the perceived religious tension in Nigeria, not allowing a lot of people, corporate bodies, to get involved in gospel music as it is. So it's having a lot of challenges, but it's gone far, but not as far as it can go. It's not. I don't believe gospel entertainment has even scratched its potential, not only in terms of records sold, but I'm talking about impacting society and helping raising the kind of role models that we're looking forward to.
So tell us, how did you turn your passion into a business?
It just happens that there's a business side to what I do. Leave me alone. I'm a creative person. I can just sit down, continue designing content, packaging content, doing all that. But there's always the naira and kobo to what we're doing. So really, at the end of the day, I've just had to be creative in sitting down and evolving business models based on what we're doing. One thing people don't know is that X2D is just the first of the many Kingdom media brands coming from DKVL. We have a Yoruba brand, we've started a fashion brand as well, and we've also created something that's for urban, the very youth in type. We also have something for capacity development, and then we also have something lifestyle. So X2D is the brand that people know. So as we evolve this other brands, we're just looking for the business model that works with each and every one of them. Some our products and services strictly to church and Christians, and then the rest are, can accommodate, the corporate world and, the larger, society out there. So it depends on what really we're working with in terms of what products or what service or what brand we're creating. So really, we've had to really sit down with people who know more than we know to kind of crack. I normally would say this, I feel I'm the guinea pig of this whole project, and I'll tell you why. Looking back at Christian brands who have media and entertainment, as their forte, most of them are church affiliated, have pastors heading a lot of these things. But as an individual, X2D has been the only brand that has evolved, in Nigeria over the past 6 years to try to do this, provide high quality gospel-inspired entertainment from this side of the world. So I'm having to make all the mistakes anybody can make, and so I'm like the one that goes ahead, and then other people come and say, okay, how did you do that? And I say, okay, I tried these things, it didn't work, but I'm making a bit of sense here. So really, I really don't have a frame of reference. I'm not too sure I'm doing everything right, but I just keep waking up and believing that there's light at the end of the tunnel and it's doable.
How lucrative is this sector, and should one be in it for the money or the impact, or for both?
Lucrative, very, very. Africa is ripe for what we're doing. Nigeria has a huge population of people who love clean entertainment, Christians and other people out there who just value watching high quality entertainment. So is it lucrative? Of course, the numbers are there. The people who don't want their children to sit down in front of television and watch nudity and watch violence and watch strong language, there are people all over. One of the things that we've noticed when we evolving recently is the fact that people just want entertainment that their children can watch without them having to cover their eyes or flip the channel. So the impact is wide, and the possibilities are numerous. So in terms of what the potential we have is quite huge. Honestly, trust me, it is quite huge. It's how we're able to sit down and get other stakeholders to see the larger possibilities of what we're doing, especially in terms of the fact that we're providing a service. There are people out there who want to be able to sit down and watch quality content with their children in mind, and they can't get to do that. So how do we provide content to fill that huge audience gap? But in terms of the money, well, if you want to do this for the money, it's up to you. I hope that you find fulfillment in it. But because in life, most of the time when you are doing something and you don't find fulfillment in it, even if you have the money in your pocket, you can only be this happy, really. But if you're doing what you really love to do, you can always sit down and create the business model and get the money, and then you are both fulfilled as a person, and then the money also helps you to do more. From my perspective, I just keep reinvesting whatever it is, because I just keep having larger dreams and more possibilities of what can happen and stuff like that. So for someone like me, if you say the money, I really don't see it, because even if it comes, when it comes, how it comes, is always going back into another kingdom project.
Wow, we have to go on a break now. When we return, we'll be speaking about the content and services offered at X2D Entertainment. Don't go away.
X2D is driven by a team of young, dynamic, creative, and kingdom-minded people who want to see the world one for Christ. Their services include event coverage, shooting behind the scenes of events and video shoots, event consults, lighting, visuals and sound, shooting documentaries.
Well, people, when you mention X2D, people automatically just think music. It's not music, it's gospel entertainment. That's what we started with, gospel entertainment. Entertainment in its entirety, dance, comedy, music, actors, their entire thing, sculptors, guys who paint, is entertainment. Anything that has to do with creativity, that's what we've created. It's called, it's a gospel-inspired entertainment. But now, we've kind of morphed into more of a safe entertainment and lifestyle channel. And I'll tell you what we did that, because we discovered from feedback that people wanted to watch X2D more, and then they said to us we didn't want to watch a channel that was all about Jesus in your face. We wanted you guys to relate to everyday life. We wanted you guys to relate to lifestyle, how we do things. So we said, okay, you know what, we'll then I just expand our perspective and see how we can create something that makes a whole lot of sense. So we started thinking of fashion, we started thinking of something very urban for young people, started thinking of capacity development, started thinking of lifestyle, started thinking of sports and stuff like that. So what we're doing right now is creating a lot of content in-house to be able to excel. So X2D basically now is more of a gospel-inspired safe entertainment and lifestyle channel. The whole idea is to be able to create entertainment, for various demographics in between that 15 to 45 age range, from Africa, Africa in the diaspora, and to ensure that we adequately entertain you not only with content, ideas, perspectives that just keep ensuring that your entire family can watch television, one, and then number two, that we build capacity, in Africa, helping Africa know that, it can become everything that God inquired it to be. It's a great continent. And then we also evolved recently into like a creative academy where we share ideas with people, upcoming people who want to, artists who want to learn how to edit, graphics and stuff like that, edit, photography and stuff like that. So we've also morphed into that.
I believe you have faced some challenges in achieving some of your goals. Can you tell us about these challenges and how you've been able to overcome them over time?
Well, there are always lots of challenges. Challenges just stretch you and see how much you have on the inside of you. But for X2D, if I may be honest with you, challenges have come from majorly trying to correct a mindset, amongst Christians in terms of, gospel entertainment. When we started X2D, trying to explain who we are to the larger Christian body, trying to get the Christian body to come into it. We're gospel entertainment, having Christians in mind, but we have that challenge of, that there's that perceived segregation in the church, in Christians. So it's an issue of what church do you go to, which church is doing this agenda, what body is yours. So if we perceive you're not, in sync with our own beliefs or mindset, then we don't want to touch you with a pole. And then there's also the perceived mindset that entertainment and creativity is less ministry. So you'll find that you have that challenge of when you're talking even with investors and people and pastors and different people, trying to explain to them why we need to take the media mountain, why we need to be able to ensure that we're able to impact the world. We have lives to save, we have families to provide entertainment for. It's a need. Providing entertainment for a family is a need. It's not something that can be wished away. People must watch television. God created us as social people. Entertainment is part of the deal. If you read the Bible, God is saying, praise me in a dance, praise me in a clap, praise me in an instrument. God loves entertainment. So talk less of we, his children, that are like him. So we're not an extracurricular activities. We are providing a service. We are providing a needed ministry. It is ministry in itself. Forget the fact that we use the word entertainment. It's ministry in itself. So it's required. It's what needs to be done. It's part of the job. So some of us are assigned, like I said, from God to come to the earth and worship him, glorify him, advance his work, preach the message through entertainment and creativity. So we're just as important as the man that's on the pulpit preaching. So, but that's the major problem I've had. I don't know if how many people in my industry will be bold enough to say that.
Wow, Mr. Deji, I have been so enlightened and informed, and inspired. And I believe that young people out there have been inspired as well. What message would you like to give to them, about going into the gospel entertainment industry?
For me, advising young people always, goes the same way. I think almost everybody around the world says it, but that's honest, the truth about it. What are you made for? What do you love to do? Entertainment has to be you for you to enjoy entertainment, for you to even, the first thing is it you? Does it flow out of you? Is it something that you live and breathe and is you? Someone like me, I'm just a media freak. You just find me always looking for ways to create content. So my first advice, it has to be you. It has to be something you love doing, something you would do if you're not paid for it. It's just something that you live and breathe. That's how you become so excellent in what you do, something that you do seamlessly. They wake you up in the middle of the night, you would love to do it. Something that people literally have to drag you off from. So, okay, take a breather, it has to be something you love to do. And then, I also advise to say, look, you can always create a business model out of it. Don't try to copy everybody's style of doing things. You have to be unique to your own self. You have to be real. There was nobody doing what I was doing before I started. And I'm sure a lot of people we celebrate in the world also had the guts to step out to do something that they didn't have a frame of reference for. I'm someone who gets to, do that a lot and saying, okay, how do you do this? How do you do that? I know I was telling you a few minutes ago that I'm creating a Yoruba gospel brand. Nobody's ever heard of that before, but now there's a TV program that's, contemporary and it's Yoruba in its field. So you have to be there to do that thing that you hear in your mind that you don't have a frame of reference for. And then also to say to you, it's, the tough times always help you create a better business model or a better management model. It's not tough times or challenges are not to scare you or to make you lose your goal or you make you run away. What they do to you is to make you look at an area you're not looking at, or make you sit down, ask questions in areas you have not thought through. So for young people who want to become entrepreneurs, or you want to do gospel music, whichever one it is, you have to love what you do. It has to be you. Number two, you have to be bold to do something you haven't seen anybody do before. Also, you have to ensure that you ask questions from those who have gone ahead of you, so that you can always learn from their mistakes and ensure that you can avoid making some mistakes. And then, like I said, also very, very important, you must be able to be unique enough to design whatever works for you in the uniqueness of yourself.
I hope you've been inspired by today's episode and have seen the vast opportunities that await you in the gospel entertainment industry. It could be music, drama, art, craft, whatever it is. Go out there, be innovative, be creative, and make impact. And remember, have integrity and be excellent. Until I come your way again, bye for now.